Hi guys, I'm here. Welcome back to the channel. I've just come back from the course literally a few minutes ago. I've just quickly checked the footage, and the intro that I'm just doing now I did on the course, but the wind's absolutely ridiculous. Even though I've got the dead cat on, I wasn't happy with it. So I thought, you know, so do the little bit of talking here. There is some footage. Hope you enjoyed the little chipping, by the way. That was good fun. And there's some more footage coming after this, especially for three special guys. So this video, I just want to say massive respect to James Robinson for the video he dropped yesterday. Now, I put something on Twitter where it's been misunderstood. I wasn't pissed off, I wasn't angry, I was a little bit blown away that a channel on James's scale, and James as an individual, has started to do what I'm predominantly doing on my channel. And I'm like, whoa, amazing. The message I've started 3 months ago with my little channel, people are obviously taking note, and it's going to grow and it's going to get the message out there on a much larger scale. So, respect. Please don't misunderstand the reaction on Twitter. Not at all. I was just a little bit shell-shocked, if I'm honest. I didn't expect that so soon for a channel of James's size to start running. And James is doing things slightly different from a PJ Pro perspective. So big respect, James, big respect. Now if you ever watched my first ever video, you know that I mentioned that when I was ill 1 year ago in hospital, and I was in bed, or the next bed to me, sorry, was a guy whose son was a YouTuber. That was James's dad. So I've met James a few times, and I'm still in touch with his mum and dad. I don't know James very well. I've seen about the course, we spoke a couple of times here and there, and things like that. We have the odd message via Twitter, not inboxes. So I have a lot of respect for the guy, I really have. So please, if you do follow me on Twitter, don't misunderstand that. Alright, what I'm doing is different. I'm an average golfer who used golf to help me pull myself through some serious dark times. Alright, I've experienced that firsthand, I've lived it. I still struggle now. I've just had a bad 2 weeks actually with my mental health and depression, which I've come through to the side. So when I get into that state, the slightest little thing seems a massive thing, and I have to sometimes take a step back, and I tend to sort of react on emotion, or what people feel is an emotive reaction. It isn't, it's just that I don't bottle things up. I'm a Yorkshireman at the end of the day, for God's sake. Say it how it is, always will, always have. Simple as that. But obviously social media, sometimes you can't put it across in the right way. So again, apologies to people who thought that it was a pissed off reaction. It really wasn't. The more people that can get this message on how this amazing game can help you, the better. So I've had messages from guys who have watched my stuff, never picked a golf club up, but they do now. They've started playing golf because they struggle with mental health, couldn't find a release, couldn't find a way to deal with it, started playing golf, and that is amazing. So that shows people can relate to what I'm doing. I'd like to think people relate to what I'm doing and what I say. So like I say, I'm not talking crap, I live this, and it's part of me and it's part of my everyday existence. So I do know what I'm on about. My work that I'm doing, and if you follow me on Twitter, you'll keep seeing that I'm dropping a few hashtags Golfers Assemble. So that's for a charity day I'm organising next year for Young Minds, a UK based charity, which are amazing. They support children and young adults, give them support, give them help, and I want to break this stigma for my daughter's generation, younger generations, that, you know, so it's there, it's out there. Now there's two ends of spectrum with how you can help people with mental health and depression. There's the shoulder, the arm around the shoulder, and the loving and the nurturing side, and encourage them to talk. That works really well on a lot of people. It's worked for me in the past. But on the other end of the scale, what also has helped for me is a kick up arse, and I'll be honest. So it's understanding the individual. I'm not a professional psychiatrist. I did actually have a phone call from a professional shrink this week. Don't know if you see the guy, bloody lovely. So thank you very much for that, number 2. That phone call was just what I needed at that time. So I'm not a psychiatrist, alright? I speak from my own personal experiences, what helps me, what can possibly help you. This game that we all love, that we're all addicted to, and it is an addiction when you play golf, 100%, but it helps, massively, massively helps. Fresh air, focusing on something different, meeting new people, all this I've spoke about before. Don't disregard it. Like I say, I think there's five or six guys. There's 5 guys who have contacted me who now play golf because they use it to deal with their depression. It's amazing, that's 5 people I've encouraged into the game. Now my next mission is to reach the younger people, the future generation, help them understand that golf is such a good sport, and also that, you know something, talk. If you need to talk, you talk. Break it for their generation. Let's give them a chance, let's give them a fighting chance. This modern world is mental. Brexit and all this crap, oh my god. I feel sorry for the young generation because they've got other challenges to my generation. My generation had different challenges to my dad's generation and so on. But for my daughter's generation, it's all social media based and how things are perceived and how easy it is to be attacked. So we need to break that and help them and encourage them to support each other, to talk and not be ashamed of it. And if I can do that, brilliant. Just on that video about James, sorry, I just need to get this out there because I thought about it earlier now. My reaction on Twitter, like I said, people misunderstood it. I wasn't pissed off at all. Would I have liked to have been involved? 100% would. Honestly, I would, and I'm not going to deny that. I'm a Yorkshireman, I say it is. Would I have liked to have been involved? Yes. Would I have liked to have had an opportunity to get through a door? Yes, because I'm struggling. Because I'm just an average bloke who's an average golfer and trying to make these contacts, it's hard work. Anybody out there who's tried to raise awareness for anything will back me up on this, that to start with, it's hard work, it's a lot of graft. I'm working 50+ hours a week in my job, I've got my family life, and I'm trying to, I haven't actually done a video for 2 weeks because I've purposely taken the time to take some time for me because I've had a bad couple of weeks, but also message people relentlessly, just trying to get a foot in the door. So yeah, it would have been nice to have been involved with that, started being a foot in the door where I can then push it over my platform. James is going to push it on a different scale. Through his thousands and thousands of followers, he'll reach that audience, which is amazing, so again, respect. Look, that's it guys, I'm not going to waffle on. It's Sunday afternoon, people have got things to do, you've got your dinners to eat and stuff. Really appreciate every single person who follows me, supports me, messages me. You know I'm there. If you need me, I'm there. I'll reply to your messages, which I always do. If I can do anything to help, likewise, drop me a message. Alright guys, thanks so much. And again, if you haven't watched that video, please watch it. It's interesting, it's really interesting. But the more people I can also get to, the more I can help. So please don't neglect me and my channel either, is the other thing I will say. Support me, get behind me, help me get those bloody doors open, because my god, it's hard goddamn work. it's quite crazy actually. And don't get me wrong, some companies have got back to me and have 100% supported me, which is amazing, but I still need to knock down quite a lot of doors. So if there's anybody out there who's got contacts in the golf industry who can help me to sort of piece a little bit more of this charity golf day together, and help me get a footing so I can raise more awareness, please let me know. Yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot guys. My next video is going to be out and out golf. Alright. Obviously there's the shankers. You might like these next few clips. Am I even an 8 handicapper? Who knows? Who knows? But boys, I'll give you this for free. I'm one of the most competitive people you will ever meet in your life. People who actually know me and have come across me in my sporting career will tell you that I do not back down. So game on. Not heard from you about it actually, so drop me a message, let's get it sorted, because I'm chomping at the bit now and I'm striking ball really quite well. So yeah, that's it. Leave it all to it. Have a good week. Speak to you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Is he even an 8 handicapper? Phew. Laters.